know that thing can chuck some vapor. What's up, Vapes? It's Scott with the Vaping Budget here today, and it's hump day. So we're gonna do a hump day review. And as promised, it's gonna be the Patriot RDA clone. Oh, baby. I can't wait to show you guys this. We're gonna go up close and do a full review on this bad boy, do an awesome build on there, and show you how this baby can vape. So stay tuned on this hump day review. Look at that cloud. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to do a review on the Patriot RDA clone. I've got one in blue, and I've also got one in black. I did buy one of each color. I'm really liking that blue color on there. Check that out. It looks so sweet. The black one looks awesome, especially on my Panzer clone that I have in all black, and it also looks good on top of my brass King 2 as well. So this is how it comes in the package right there. This is a really nice setup. I'm enjoying it. This would work for a beginner getting into RDAs, or you know, an experienced guy. I don't know if I'm an experienced guy, but it definitely impressed me. It has a nice big area to build on. We'll get into all that in the close-up. And plenty of room on here to build it, set it up, wick it, do all that. So alright guys, let's go up close and personal with the Patriot RDA. Enough talking about it, right? Let's go check it out. I'm going to show you guys the ins and out of it. We'll do a nice build on this bad boy with some 26 gauge Canthal and get it all wicked up and ready to go. Let's go up close now. Alright guys, we're up close and personal with the Patriot RDA clone. Oh yeah. Check out that nice jeweled case there. Tells you how to change your heating coils on one side, how to refill your wax or e-liquid. Interesting. Alright, let's open it up. Alright, in here we got certificate of inspection. Draw that out of the way. We've got the RDA right there. We'll get into that in just a minute. Also comes with, I can get it out of there. Little micro screwdriver, a couple O-rings, which I love it when they put extra O-rings in there. And that's about it. Nice case though. Alright, let's get into the RDA here. Take the drip tip off. It does come with the drip tip. Fits very nice and snug in there. We'll start at the top and I guess we'll work our way down. This is a 22 millimeter RDA. Here's the one that I have in blue. As you can see up close, it does fit very nice on my Carabella. Like I said, it's 22 millimeters around and inside the drip tip. I hope I can get this through. Hopefully I can get this through on the video. Inside on the drip tip here, it is concave down into there, so when you can just drip right through your drip tip there, and it goes right down over the top of your center positive post in there. Very generous 2.5 millimeter air holes in here. Plenty of airflow on this RDA. There's one on one side and one on the other. So, alright, let's get down in here in the business end of this. Nice tight O-rings, very tight O-rings, but not too tight you can't pull it off. And this is not a reduced chamber. It is flush all the way up, and then you have the reduced hole for your drip tip in the top. The flavor out of this is really good nonetheless. And there is the deck there. And grab this drip tip here. I'll show you in relation to how big and much room you have on both sides. Look at that. Lots of room. The well in this isn't super deep. If I can show you guys here, that is the depth of the deck right there. So we got a couple millimeter deck there. I'm saying, I'm gonna guess about 3 millimeters in there of a juice well. There's your positive and negative posts with the holes in there. They are pretty small. I haven't measured to see how big they are, but here's a 1mm. They are 1mm. There's a 1mm screwdriver here, and I can slide it in through that one there. So doesn't have real huge holes in the post there, but plenty to do like a dual 26 gauge, or if you want to go lower, you could definitely do a sleeper coil on this to get that in there to fit. There's your screw on the bottom to loosen up your positive. If you like to turn your post and have your positive connection kind of turn one way or another, you can definitely turn that post and accommodate that nicely. There's your O-rings there. Like I said, very nice O-rings on this. Seals up really tight, really nice. Machining on this is great, as you guys can see, definitely can tell in the video, both with the cap and the atomizer itself. Very nice machining. Threads are great, no complaints there at all. So alright, let's do a build on this bad boy. Alright guys, we're ready to build a dual coil on this bad boy. I've got about a foot of 26 gauge Kanthal. I'm going to be using a 2mm micro screwdriver to build my coils on. So alright, let's get that out of the way and start the first coil. We're going to go with 10 wraps for both. Only plenty of lead out there. Start the first one. There's 1, 2. You want to get these as tight as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice trick to using these micro screwdrivers. You can just take the end and push them down. Tighten up your coil there. Looks pretty good. Oops, shaking the camera again. Alright, we'll leave plenty of lead on that one. Oh yeah, look at that. Should work out nicely. Alright, and we're just going to repeat that process again for the second coil. Alright guys, we got our second coil built. Now all we got to do is torch these bad boys up. Alrighty. You want to heat these up and get them glowing for about 10-15 seconds once they're red hot. Alright, we got one torched. Alright, we'll torch our second one here. Alright, we got our second one torched. Sweet! Hot, hot, hot. Let's go ahead and put this back on our screwdriver again. Alright guys, we're ready to put the first coil into the deck here. See, I've cut one wire a little shorter than the other one. It kind of helps me get the negative and positive in that way. There we go. Once you get the negative in there, all you gotta do is slide in the positive. Just want to leave a little bit of room there with your negative lead, so that way you can center your coil. Go ahead and tighten down your negative one for that. Alright. Oops. Get it back in the frame. Alright. Now we're ready to put in the second one. Alright, now we got the second one here. Again, I cut the positive wire a little shorter than the negative. It's just kind of my style. Let me get that in there. Alright, we got our second one in there. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to tighten down both the negative and positive leads. we go. All right, now what we got to do is trim our leads off. Should be good to go on both sides there. And then I always like to put the screwdriver back in, and then just, as long as you leave yourself enough room on your leads here, you can center your coils. Just like that. Just go ahead and push it to one side. Go ahead and center the other one. Voila. Also, a good thing to do is take your RDA, set it down on the end, and you can kind of judge how high your air holes are. So we're just about right. We kind of need to go a little bit higher with both of them, and we should be good. So we'll just take and lift them up a little bit there. All right, look at that. Pretty sweet. Easy too. Let's check our ohms, baby. See where it came out. 0.5. That's awesome for a 26 gauge dual coil. I should vape. Awesome. Remember, guys, check your ohms. Make sure you don't have any shorts, and use good batteries. I would recommend VCT5, or they're kind of hard to find anymore, or go with a good Panasonic. But build at your own risk. Okay. Alright, guys, we got our ohms checked. They came in at 0.51. We got up on top of our King 2 here. We're going to make sure our coils are heating from the inside out, and then get her all wicked up. Let's go and see how she fires. Oh, yeah, she's firing nice already. And crimp them a little bit. Make sure you're not hitting the firing button when you're doing this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're heating up nicely. Sweet, let's get her cooled down and we'll get it wicked. Alright, let's go ahead and pull off some cotton here. Nice big strand. That ought to do nicely. Just one into a point. My rule of thumb is on these, you want it snug, but not too snug to where you're moving the coil. That should work out great. Just like that. I like to cut my cotton just a little bit further out than the deck there. So about like that. We'll wick the other side. See if we don't have too much. Nice and tight, but it's barely moving the coil. Turn up our wick. Voila! Check that out. Got her all wicked up. Now, like I said on wicking, all you got to do is have enough in there so it's snug when you pull it through. It's hard to show you guys how much to grab or how much to use, but that's kind of my general rule of thumb there. Alright guys, we're going to wick this up. This is one of my new steam juice flavors. It's a cocoa caramel cream. We don't need that much. And where you want it first, I like to just put a little bit on my cotton first. Just a little. I mean, you don't want them soaked down a lot, just enough to kind of hold them together on there, about just like that. That's all you need. Alright, then what I like to do with my cotton is so we cut both sides just a little bit longer than the deck here. Just go ahead and just barely just tuck them down in there and they'll wick. That way you got that big airflow hole, so your air will come through under the coil and around the coil and up. I might cut a little too much on that. Oh no, that'll work great. Yep. Just like that, guys. Got all that room there for your airflow to go through on both sides. Ooh. I'll go ahead and soak our wicks the rest of the way. There we go. Thing of beauty. Alright, let's see how she fires. Oh yeah, check that out. Alright, let's come up and give this baby a vape. Alright guys, I got a little too much juice in there. I ended up adding some more in there to make sure I had enough, and it's kind of come out the side. So, but alright, let's give this a vape. This is my first build on this RDA at 0.5. I've gone lower with it, but let's see how it does at 0.5 here. And also, it's the first time I'm trying that cocoa caramel cream. It's been steeping for about a week. I can't wait to taste it. But this is a 50-50 PG VG juice too as well. So let's see how she vapes. Oh yeah, baby, she's chucking some vapor. The flavor out of that is awesome. Man, that's a tasty juice. And we'll definitely have a review coming up on that bad boy. Alright, let's give it one more vape. Let's give it a huge lung hit. Woo! Man, that is chucking it. Let me get you guys back here a ways. There, you didn't get my lighting in the way. Let me move that out of the way. Alright, now let's show you. Here we go. That's a huge cloud out of a 0.5 build. Wow. Alright, let's get you back up here a little closer. Other way. Other way. There we go. So yes guys, I am very impressed with the Patriot RDA clone. Wow, for the money. I mean, you can pick these up for 10, 15 bucks shipped all day long. Oh yeah, baby. Just the way I like it. Thick and cool. You know, I had my last build on this at 0.3 and it was a little hot. The 0.5 is a lot better. I'm liking this RDA at 0.5 to me. From the way I like to vape, the 0.5 is great. Plenty of vapor, great flavor out of it. If it had a reduced chamber in there, the flavor out of this would be incredible. So alright guys, let's go over the pros and cons of this Patriot RDA clone. Pros first. Let me take a big breath. For the money, you can't beat it for 10 to 15 bucks for an RDA. Triple posts in there so you can do your dual coils. And the finish on this, the finish is great. Like you saw in the close-up, there's the black. Here's the blue. Look at the finishes on them. Perfect. Machining on this all the way through is great. And the 2.5 millimeter dual air holes on this, oh baby. Very generous on the air holes. No need to drill this out. And on a personal note, another pro to this is that concaved top on this where the drip tip goes in. When you drip more juice in there, let me just show you guys real quick. Boom. Right in there, ready to go. You can't beat it. Just pop the drip tip off, no fumbling with this. Once you get your air hole set right next to your coils, you're ready to go. Man, she checks the vapor. The only con I have on this is the positive post hole needs to be a little bit bigger, so that way you could use 24 or 22 gauge. But you can definitely pop that out really easy. Just undo the screw on the bottom and drill that out and be off and running, baby. Where you guys at? There you are. Alright guys, that wraps up my review on the Patriot RDA clone. Definitely worth the money. For 10-15 bucks, you can't beat it. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't hardly even see anywhere. There's clouds all over the place. But thank you for watching, you guys. Have an awesome day. And don't forget to check out my other videos. I've always got a giveaway going on. And remember, live and let live. Have fun living your life and have fun watching people live theirs. And just live yours blowing some cloud.